guys, DM Philosopher here, Matt's the name. Alright, so I'm here today to show you my latest product. So this is a 3-level city block. Okay, so it's got a whole number of components to it, and they're all 3 levels high. Alright, so let's dip in here and see what we have to offer. Alright, so this here is the city block. You can see that there's a number of buildings involved. I'll just jump straight in and have a look at this. So this is the Tavern, the wealthy Tavern. And you can see here that there's a number of tables well spaced out, a couple of communal tables and the like. There's a bar here and a kitchen, and we have 2 stairways up. So we've got a sort of a main stairway here and a stairway that goes to an upper level that's on level 2. We have here a sort of a poorhouse or an apartment building, whatever you choose it to be really. So there's a reception desk and a number of rooms with bunks and beds and something like that in there, and a washroom and so on. So this I see it as poor accommodation, but really it can be anything you like. What we've got here is a merchant house, it's sort of their offices. So we've got a reception room where customers and clients can come in here. We've got a guards quarters here, so that obviously they're backed up with a bit of muscle. We've got a sort of a library slash office. We've got a general stores area, and we've probably got like a sort of a captain or a head official space here. This here are the 6 shops. So here we've got an alchemist, or a potion maker, or whatever you really choose it to be. It's actually a little bit, you can see that there's vessels, vases and stuff like that. Here we've got a sculptor, so there's a number of sort of statues littered around the place. Here we've got a gem or a crystal dealer. This one's a general store, so you got fruits, vegetables, and various boxed goods mainly for your adventurers really, and a clockmaker. Each of these shops have got a back area with sort of stores and the like in there, and a stairwell up to the living quarters. Here what we've got is we've got a smithy, so there's a number of sort of fire areas for them to be forging, barrels for liquid submersion and something like that, and then we've got swords, shields, axes and the like over here. This one is an occultist, or sort of deals with whatever you want it to be really. I mean, he could be sell himself as an alchemist or whatever. He deals with bones and probably taxidermy and some of that, and we've got sort of some messy stores in the back here, and then we've got a seedy tavern just over here. So here we've got very closely grouped tables, and we have the kegs and something like that at the back, but no kitchen. This is about drinking that place. And yeah, so you can see that the detail is here. If this is the print quality version, so really you can come in quite close, and the detail is definitely maintained. It's something like 11,000 pixels by 6,800 pixels, something like that. So definitely it maintains the detail as you get in closer. So this one's ideal for printing. And then we've got this one here is Gridless. So this is the same map but just without grids, so you can see you can come in and so for VTT work and something like that, often you want to establish your own grid sizes. And here's the same map but at night time. So here there's various light sources, shadows and the like around the place. So that goes for all of the areas. So we've got the shops with in the dark. Obviously if you're going to do it pure night, then you could just use the day map and put it in fog of war and just let it be exposed according to light sources. We've got the same map but gridless, and then we've got level 2. So let's have a look in here. Let's start with the 6 shops. So each of the shops areas has living space for the families and something like that to live in. So each one's got a fireplace, a table with various vessels on there, and bedding and the like. We have got The smithy obviously is being a bit of a wealthier setup. This could be any sort of very wealthy shop owner. They've got a bigger table, bigger rugs with stuff like that in it, and just nicer bedrooms in general. And then we've got the occultists, and it all seems nice here. The third level's got a nice little sort of dark area, I suppose. And the CD Tavern is just bare basic bulk living rooms. The wealthier tavern on the second level. Here, this is where it actually overlooks the lower level. So if you go up the main stairwell, then you come to just a couple of extra tables, but also some sort of private rooms. So these are for people to, like maybe an adventuring party needs a bit of space to break out their gear or to meet with some people. So these are rentable rooms for functions, I suppose. So it's quite a nice area to be summoned to by the PCs. And that other stairwell that went up here, this is another level, and it again overlooks the lower level. And this stairwell here, which continues up from this level, goes to the living quarters. This is the apartment building. Again, it's kind of similar to the CD Tavern. You just got sort of bulk living quarters. And the merchant house has some sort of very nice office spaces and living quarters. So we've got sort of 4 living quarters here, a lovely office here, and some more sort of bulk quarters. I can imagine more guards being there. A little bit of a living space at the top of the stairs. This could be manned by guards. Be a nice place to sort of keep rogues on their toes as such. And this area here goes up to the next level, which is where the flash offices are. So let's just have a look at that again. So here we've got the same but gridless, nighttime, gridded, nighttime, ungridded, and then we got level 3. So here we go again. The 6 shops again have sort of more living quarters. The general store's got a bunch of even more storage up there. I kind of envision the general store owner having a very large family, so there's a lot of extra beds and something like that around the place. And here we've got just more living spaces, more bedrooms. Probably the master bedrooms are all on the top level. And the wealthy shop owner has some nice master bedrooms and the like, a washroom. Here's the occultists upstairs, so it's got a nice sort of skull and stuff like that embedded in the ground, and some lighting there. And the CD Tavern carries on the general motif. The wealthy tavern though has much nicer living quarters. So you got sort of these double bedrooms here and the single bedrooms down the side here. So you can imagine they'd charge a pretty penny for that, and so on. And again, we've got the top level of the apartment building. We've got a couple of nicer rooms here. It's not all super poor housing, and a few extra sort of spaces here with a table and something like that for, again, maybe for adventurers who want to double bunk it up and plan stuff over their table and the like. The merchant house headquarters or offices. This is for the owners or the key operators for this particular operation. So we've got a very fancy office here, very fancy sort of library office here, and a master bedroom. Master bedroom. It's the nicest bedroom on the map. And we've still got a waiting area here, and I can imagine that the secretary or something like that, or assistant, is in here. The main business deals happen in here. That's where the main guy lives, and that's his personal sort of library. That's where rogues would definitely be trying to break into to get the best information possible. So you can see that the detail is there. We've got books and something like that all over the tables. The rugs. Fireplaces, lots of books on the shelves and the like. And that is the 3-level city block. There's plenty on there for everybody. Nighttime, level 3. Gridless, level 3. I hope you enjoy the pack. It's taken by far the longest of any of my maps, so I hope you enjoy it. And that's me. I'm out. I hope that's $7.99 on RPG now.